Hi, my name is Jordan Burrs and I'll be your host for the entire FIFA World Cup 2022. So if you're new around here, make sure you hit that subscribe button because we drop daily predictions, previews, and No House Advantage videos on this channel. Before we dive into this, I do have an offer for you from No House Advantage. They have two types of contests over there. One, which allows you to pick overs and unders and enter them into a GPP style tournament. The other, which we'll be talking about today, are props over and under picks, which allow you to multiply your winnings up to 20x. All you have to do to sign up is use code Stochastic to get your first deposit bonus of up to $50. That's code Stochastic to get your first deposit bonus of up to $50. It'll be linked in the description below as well as pinned to the first comment. So this is what we're talking about, the No House Advantage. Let me show you how this works really quickly. You've got a bunch of players that are playing today. If we pick the overs and unders, this is just an example. You'll see that the multiplier goes up here all the way to 5x. Now, obviously, the more players you pick, the higher your multiple goes, the more difficult it is to win it. The lower, the easier it is to win it. So if we put $100 in here, you can see that our payout would be $500. Now that you know how it works, I'm going to dive into 3 or 4 players that I think you should be keeping your eye on in the No House Advantage over here. So the first one is Gundogan. They're playing against Japan. I'm expecting Germany to win this quite comfortably, probably 2-0 or 3-1, somewhere around there. We definitely shouldn't be underestimating this Japanese team, but I do think Gundogan will get quite central, have a couple shots. I'm not sure if he's going to put them on target, which is why we're going to go a little bit safer and go for the over 1.5 shots. We see what he does for City. He's such a quality player, and I do think he's going to lead this German team into a win here against Japan. There are a couple of other Germany players you can pick from here, Rudiger, Gnabry, Müller, but I just don't like any of their stats, their overs and unders. I'm not willing to bet on passes just because that can vary quite a lot. And it's very difficult to estimate how many passes a player is going to have during the game. Another one you could probably look at is Kimmich. I wish he had an over-under in terms of shots because I'm just not, like I said, I'm not too sure about the passes. Then if we scroll down a little bit down here, Spain are playing Costa Rica. Now, Morata will be starting for Spain up front, playing as their central striker. And I do expect Spain to create quite a lot of opportunities, especially with their midfield of Gavi, Pedri, Alba, Busquets. The list goes on. Spain's midfield is probably one of the best in the competition, and I think they're going to create plenty of opportunities here for Morata. It's just whether he can take them or not. Now we have to decide, do we go for the over 3.5 shots or do we go for the shots on goal? Now, Morata hasn't been in great form. He hasn't been scoring plenty of goals for Spain. So I am going to go for the over 3.5 shots on Morata. I think there's going to be plenty of opportunity for the Spanish side. They also average 25 shots a game in their recent games. So I do think that is quite a lock if Morata gets into the right positions and he gets the ball fed to him by his midfield. Then again, Laporte, I mean, over 103 passes is quite crazy. Like I said, I think we stay away from the passes. It is more of a gamble to bet on the passes than it is the shots. And then the last 2 players I want to look at are playing for Belgium against Canada. Now, what you need to know about Canada is that they've never scored a goal in the World Cup. Alphonso Davies seems to be fit. We'll have to see if he's included in the lineup for the Canada-Belgium game. But I do like Belgium's chances here. I think they can get 2, 3, maybe even 4 goals. And if they do, Eden Hazard will definitely be one of them. So for me, I think this is quite locked in. Eden Hazard at over 0.5 shots on goal. I think he's possibly going to score 1 or 2 goals, getting fed by Kevin De Bruyne in the midfield there. You'll see that they don't have Lukaku on here. That's because he is injured. He's only played 30 minutes for Inter since August. So we would be looking to stay away from him, even if he was on here. Then Kevin De Bruyne. This is another one I have my eye on. Kevin De Bruyne is going to create a lot of opportunities. We know how good he is. He's been so good for Man City in the league. He's only behind Messi for the amount of chances that he's created in the top 5 divisions of football. So I definitely think Kevin De Bruyne could get over 2.5 shots here. This one is a little bit scary because Kevin De Bruyne either gets plenty of assists or plenty of goals. He's not normally one to get 2 goals and 2 assists or something like that. So this is a little bit more of a gamble. I personally might leave it off. But if you feel like Kevin De Bruyne is going to get over 3.5 shots, go for the over. I think that's more of the safer pick than going for the under. So as you can see, I'm not going to go on any of the Canadians here. I just first want to see what they're going to do against this Belgian team, and maybe we pick them later on. So as you can see at the bottom here, it's gone all the way up to 11x. So if we put $100 in there, it pays out to $1,100. So that's about it for today's video. Remember, if you're new around here, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Use code STOCHASTIC to get your first deposit bonus of up to $50. That's code STOCHASTIC to get your first deposit bonus of up to $50. I'll see you guys in tomorrow's video. My name is Jordan Burrs. See you then. Peace.